Hails and horns, everybody. Welcome back to the Abyss. I'm at Sigala. Sorry, once again, it has been a while, but I do have a stack of CDs here to show you from Paragon Records. So let's dive in and check this shit out. All right, first up is kind of like a promo freebie recorded on a CDR, kind of like a bootleg promo. This is something that I had never heard of before. The band is Iron Fist. I know there's like 20 bands that go by Iron Fist, but this particular one, the album is Metal Ages. And I had no clue what this was until I looked it up when I got the order in. And I still haven't even listened to it. Even in Metal Archives, very little info. This is the only release from this project. It just lists them as heavy metal, and the vocalist from Maniac Butcher is actually the main person in this project. So I do need to check it out and see if it's worth, pursuing an actual copy. But it's just a little freebie promo, kind of self bootleg type deal. But yeah, apparently just some old-fashioned heavy metal. Iron Fist featuring Maniac Butcher. I will definitely, maybe if I ever go after an actual copy, maybe do a review on it or something. But just wanted to get the freebie out of the way, and let's see what else we got. All right, now let's get into the stuff I actually bought. These first two by the same band. I picked one up. I listened to a couple tracks on the first one, and I liked what I heard, and I saw there was a second album on there, so I just went ahead and scooped that one up without even checking it out. And the band I'm referring to is Revenge. Not that Revenge or the 50 other Revenges. This is Revenge from Colombia. Very thrash, very good old school thrash / speed metal. Kind of raw, very aggressive, just nitty gritty. Really good shit, man. This one here is Vendetta. This one came out in 2012, full length. And like I said, kind of raw, thrash speed, really good stuff, man. If you're into stuff like Crossfire, definitely check these guys out. The disc that I actually listened to looked a little interesting. This is Soldiers Under Satan's Command. It's a 4-track EP. If I can get the glare gone there at the top. You also have the Bang Your Head EP in its entirety, and also the Infernal Angels demo from 2003. So a lot of varied material. You got your initial EP that's a little more produced, and then you just kind of get more raw and more gritty and aggressive as you go. So definitely go check these guys out if you're into old school thrash and just killer speed heavy type of stuff. Again, these guys are from Colombia, and they are heavy and fast as shit. So yeah, that's Revenge with Vendetta and Soldiers Under Satan's Command. Definitely go check these out, and for $5 a pop, I could not pass these up once I heard a couple tracks off of the demo. But yeah, again, some great Colombian speed thrash, whatever you want to call it. Really sick shit. But let's keep this thing going as we start getting more into the usual stuff that I show. But let's see what we got. All right, let's get into the nasty shit that most people come to this channel to see. This first one was a blind buy. I looked at the cover, didn't listen to it until the order came in. And hell yeah, I am glad I picked this one up. It was a band I had never heard of from here in the States. I think they're from Rhode Island. This is Bog of the Infidel, Asleep in the Arms of Suicide. So I was kind of expecting some like really crazy, DSBM, but not really what you're getting here. This is just straight up satanic ass, old school black metal, again from here in the States. The artworking side kind of threw me off for a second. This came out in 2016. It's the band's second full length. They have a demo, a full length, an EP before this one, and I will be trying to track them down. Man, what do you get with this? I mean, this harkens back to early Dark Throne, Burtsum, Mayhem, whoever else that you want to throw into that category. Very trebly, gritty, kind of chainsaw-ish guitar tones, visceral ass vocals, just sick. Harkening back to that early black metal sound. Just very raw, gritty, satanic ass black metal. Just the way I like it. So this was an awesome pickup, awesome blind buy. Gonna see if these guys are still around, what they've been doing. But I think this was their last release, and again, this was in 2016. So hopefully I can get a hold of the rest of their stuff, because I did enjoy it that much. It's just just ear raping, just trebly, just noisy black metal. It's fantastic. Definitely check these guys out if you like your satanic raw, or sorry, you like your black metal raw and satanic. Definitely give this a go. You won't be disappointed. All right, next up, this was a band I was familiar with. Saw this on there again for $5. Could not pass it up. I'm going to butcher this album title, but this is Sekhmet, is the band name, of course, named after the Egyptian deity Sekhmet. And the album is Ocularis Infernum, I think you pronounce that. And this is some straight up heavy ass black metal out of the Czech Republic. Really good stuff. As opposed to the Bog of the Infidel, this is a lot more produced, more of a high-end production value, like not crazy overdone, but it reminds me a lot of the Swedish stuff, bands like Dark Funeral. I would even put other bands like Watain maybe in that category, a little bit of Marduk here and there, bands like that. So if you're into that kind of black metal, a little heavier, deeper guitars, a little bit better production, not quite as raw, but just as dark and evil, definitely check out Sekhmet. This one came out in 2007, and they have 5 or 6 other full lengths and a whole bunch of splits and EPs and stuff. But yeah, actually, there's a Marduk cover on here, materialized in stone. The very bottom track there is a Marduk cover, so that kind of gives you a clue of how this band sounds. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking these out. It says Sekhmet, goddess of anti-Christian black metal war. That's what it says on the spine there, and that sets you up perfectly. Again, go check out Sekhmet if you're unfamiliar. As usual, I'll link up what I can find. I did not find a whole lot, so I might have to link something from another album, but yeah, let's keep this thing going. I got a couple more to show you, and we'll call it a day. All right, next up, this was another blind buy. I like the logo. I like the kind of primitive looking artwork. Yeah, so I just pulled the trigger, and I was pleasantly surprised once again. Still trying to get used to this new camera setup, so I apologize that everything's kind of like this right now, but I'm still kind of figuring everything out. This is Eternal Warrior from Hell's Veins. I love that kind of sketched artwork looking deal you got going on there. Very cool stuff. What do you get with this band? Well, first off, this was really hard to find, like research wise. Like I pulled up their Metal Archives page. They're listed as like a black thrash, with this being their only full length in 2011, and then some demos following, and a single last year. I tried to find them on Bandcamp, and I found a Hell's Veins, but none of that stuff was on their Metalin page. And turns out it is the same band. For some reason, over the last few years, they've changed the logo, which I really enjoyed this one, but the new one's not bad, and kind of changed their sound a little bit. But their Bandcamp only shows a couple singles, I believe, maybe an EP or a demo. But yeah, what do you get with the Eternal Warrior release? You get a really good kind of black and thrash first wave black metal. I mean, if you like the Bathory Venom sound, I think you dig this. Bands like Crossfire, things like that. I know I mentioned them earlier, but great band too. Yeah, Hell's Veins. These guys are from Santiago, Chile. Just great, fast, kind of raw, first wavy black and thrash. Really serious stuff. Again, if you're into that kind of first movement, Venom, Bathory type stuff, definitely check out Hell's Veins. And I could not find any videos for this, so I'm going to have to just probably link their Bandcamp up to where you can see the 2020 single and the demo that came out right before that. But yeah, hard to find, but really glad I did it. Definitely check these guys out. Again, $5 from Paragon Records, can't go wrong. Down to the last one here, guys, and I'll let you go. All right, last one, and this is a band I am very well familiar with, and that I've been kind of collection scumming over the years, trying to get everything, but it's really hard, man. This band has like 20 full lengths, a bunch of EPs and stuff. This is a 2-person project out of the Ukraine. I believe they're even married. But yeah, if you've seen my early videos, you would have seen a ton of stuff from this band. And this is Lucifer. That artwork is going to be a nightmare with that glare. You can kind of see the Ukrainian language, but they were kind enough to add stigma, egoism, the English translation, I'm assuming there. But yeah, outstanding, raw, very bleak, misanthropic, satanic black metal out of the Ukraine. A lot of it sounds very do-it-yourself, raw bedroom style, but I really do enjoy this band. I think I have 8 or 9 of their albums now, 9 or 10 with this one, but really good. If you like that just raw underground black metal, definitely check out Lucifugum. There is another band in Spain by the same name, so don't get those confused. I don't even think I've heard anything from that band, but they always pop up when I search for them. But yeah, Lucifugum, Stigma, Egoism. This is a 2002 full length. So yeah, if you're into that raw, again, just a lot of this stuff that I've already shown, raw, dissonant, just chilling, like underground, like this was probably recorded in a fucking dungeon or a basement somewhere. Really sick stuff. Definitely check it out if you're looking to hunt down some Ukrainian black metal that's worth listening to. That's it for this video, guys. I will see you soon. Hails and horns.